Good morning students, this is class 12th maths lecture 2nd of chapter 9th differential equations. Exercise 9.1 question number 5th is to find the order and the degree of this differential equation. Now see, order is the highest order derivative present in the differential equation. Here in this differential equation order will be 2 because the highest order derivative present in this is second order derivative, and because this equation is a polynomial equation in derivatives, therefore its degree will be the degree of the highest order derivative, that is 1. Now question number 8 is y dash plus y equal to e raised to the power x. This is the differential equation given. So order will be 1 and this is the highest order derivative in this differential equation. Its degree is also 1. Now next is question number 11. In this you have to find the degree, but as we can see this differential equation is not a polynomial equation in derivatives as this term exists, therefore degree is not defined, but still we can define the order of this differential equation, which will be 2. Now exercise 9.2 question number 4th. The function is given in the question and we have to check if it is the solution of the given differential equation or not, right? So in this differential equation we can see y dash is here. So first of all find the derivative of this function, which is 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square into derivative of the term inside the root. So y dash will be equal to 2x upon 2 into root 1 plus x square. Cancel out this 2, so y dash will be this. Now either you can put the value of this y dash and y here, right, or just modify this y dash only to get the given differential equation. For this what I am doing, multiplying and dividing y dash with root 1 plus x square, right? Now this is nothing but y, so it will be xy upon 1 plus x square. Y dash is equal to this. This is the only differential equation given in the question, right? So we can say yes, y satisfies the given differential equation, or y is the solution of the given differential equation. Now in question number 6, y is given as x sin x. We have to check if it is the solution of this differential equation or not. First of all, calculating y dash. So apply the product rule. First function as it is derivative of second function plus second function as it is derivative of first function. So it will be x cos x plus sin x as derivative of x is 1, right? Now first of all we will calculate the left hand side of this differential equation and then right hand side. Left hand side is x into y dash. So x into, in place of y dash write down this, so you will get x square cos x plus x sin x. Now we will solve right hand side, which is y plus x root x square minus y square. So y is given in the equation as x sin x plus x root x square minus, in place of y square, x square sin square x. This as it is, plus from both of these terms I am taking x square common, and when that x square will come outside the root it will be x. So x into x is x square, inside the root 1 minus sin square x, which is cos square x, and root cos square x can be written as cos x. So you can see left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and therefore the given value of y is the solution of the differential equation given. There are some note. First is number of arbitrary constants in the general solution of a differential equation of nth order is n. That is, if there is a differential equation whose order is n, then its general solution will include n arbitrary constants. In the previous lecture we have considered this differential equation of second order, and we have seen that this y, this function a sin x plus b, satisfies this differential equation. So this is the differential equation of second order. So you can see the number of arbitrary constants are also 2, a and b, right? And particular solution does not contain any arbitrary constant. whenever in the general solution we give particular values to these arbitrary constant, then we get the particular solution. So in particular solution there does not exist any arbitrary constant. Now next topic is methods of solving first order first degree differential equation. In this chapter we will study only how to solve first order and first degree differential equations. So there are three methods to do so. Today we will discuss only variable separable method. So first of all, our first order first degree differential equation is of the type this. You can see here the order of this differential equation is 1. This is nothing but the function of x and y. So this is the derivative present. The order of this complete differential equation is 1. Also we can see the degree, it is also 1. So a first order first degree differential equation is of this type. Now we can solve this differential equation by variable separable method only when this function of x and y can be written separately as function of x into function of y. For example, you can see this differential equation, it is of this type only, dy by dx equal to the function of x and y, right? Now it is variable separable type if I can write this function as function of x into function of y. So this function can be written as like this. So we can solve this question by the variable separable method. Now the next step is to keep the values of x one side and the values of y as one side. Therefore taking this 2 plus y on this side and this dx on this side, right? Now on the right side there is complete values of x and on the left side there are complete values of y. Now to find the solution, integrate both the sides. So on the left hand side we are integrating this function with respect to y and here integrating this function with respect to x. Now you know the integration of 2, it is 2y plus y square by 2 equal to integral of x will be x square by 2 plus x plus c. Just write down this constant of integration only one side, right? Now take all these values this side and take the LCM. You will get this as the answer. So this is the solution of the differential equation, this, right? So this is how we can calculate the solution of the differential equation by using the integrals. So this is nothing but the general solution of the given differential equation. Now next question is find the particular solution of dy by dx equal to minus 4xy square given x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. See, this additional information is given only to find the particular solution. Now this dy by dx equal to minus 4x into y square. So keeping the values of x here and taking the values of y this side. So it will be dy upon y square equal to minus 4x. Take this dx this side, right? Now we can integrate both the sides. So after integrating, this will be minus 1 by y equal to minus 4. Integral of x will be x square by 2 plus c. So the value of y will be 1 upon 2x square minus c. Now see, this is the general solution of the given differential equation. Why? Because it contains the arbitrary constant c. But because some additional information is given to us that when x is 0, y is equal to 1. We will use this additional information to calculate the value of c. And when we will get the value of c and will put it here, then that function will become the particular solution, right? So when x is 0, y is 1, put these values of x and y here, you will get the value of c as minus 1. So in place of c, now I will write minus 1. So this will become the particular solution, 1 upon 2x square plus 1. And you can see this does not include any arbitrary constant, right? Particular solution does not contains any arbitrary constants. So your homework is that you have to do question 7 to 12th of exercise 9.2 and question 1 to 6th of exercise 9.4. Cut exercise 9.3 as it has been deleted by CBSE from your syllabus. Okay, thank you.